Hi guys, gonna do a video right now on a request that I just got. I don't go through my requests according to the time they were placed, but according to the time that I have. And this is pretty easy, and I've had a lot of requests on this and questions. Is mixing mediums. What is a mixing medium and how to use it, and what is that for? So basically, a mixing medium is something that is liquid that you're going to add to powder eyeshadow, and it's going to make it spread evenly, and it's going to make it last longer, and it's going to give the eyeshadow a better color payoff, and actually it gives a different finish. And this method with eyeshadows is called foiling. You can use water, you can use Vicine, you can use or a commercial mixing medium like Max, but I haven't tried those, like the commercial ones. For ages I've used Vicine because of practical it is for me to have it in a dropper, and the fact that it's eye safe is like, okay, I'm gonna use this. And after that, I started like years ago because I found that my eyeshadows would last longer. But then I read an allure in the magazine that makeup artists swore by it, and I was like, alright, I did that a long time ago. But then reading Vanessa Garcia's blog, which is Necessary Makeup, you have to check her out. I read that she uses water and glycerin as mixing medium, and I was doing my research, and glycerin and also I tried it out. Glycerin is basically a skin protectant. It's a very thick, a very thick liquid. You can find this at drugstores or Walmart. I guess Target sells this as well. But it gives the water or the Vicine, it gives it a little bit thicker consistency that is going to make your eyeshadows last longer. If you put too much though, the mixing medium is going to be, it's going to make the eyeshadow creamier, and it's going to crease. And if you put too much water, it tends to flake as well. So the ratio that I found more useful for me as the consistency goes is 4 parts water or Vicine and 1 part glycerin. That's about it, because it's just really thick. So again, if you use too much, it's going to get your pigments or your eyeshadows creamy to a point that it's going to crease. So what I do is I use this dropper, and actually it was about 4 parts of Vicine in the bottle that was left, and I just fill it with glycerin. So that's what I use basically. Now, you can use your mixing medium with your brush or with your sponge tip applicator. Many people laugh at me because I still use sponge tip applicator. Well, guess what? They're great for applying pigments. You have more control with them, and if it's a good quality like this, these are Victoria Vogue. You can find them at beauty supply stores. It's a purple bag. It's really high quality. It will never detach. You know those cheap applicators that just detach and poke your eye? This won't do that. It's a very firm, and it's a very good quality. So you can use this, or you can use your regular brush, and you can use any kind of brush, synthetic or natural bristle. You can use it with pigment. Also, you can use it with a liner brush like this, slanted tip or slanted bristles, angle brush to make an eyeliner out of any eyeshadow basically. And I'm going to show you how There's some pigments that you can find that have like duochrome to them, meaning that depending on the light angle that that you have, you're gonna get a different color. There's, for instance, this hip pigment in Restless. This is in the jar. It looks like a vanilla tone, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna apply it dry so you can see the difference. Querido, estoy grabando, mi amor. Así. Sí, para levantar la cámara. Okay, so as you can see, it's like a vanilla color, and it has like goldish, orangey, multi-color reflex to it. But if I apply it wet, you have to put a little drop on your brush, just that, and you can measure like the dampness of the brush. If it's too thin, it's gonna crumble, and if it's too thick, it's gonna also crumble, I guess. So if it's damp, you'll see more of the duochrome, or the reflect. I'm sorry about the noise. Josue is like looking for a toy. And
Larry boy.
For Larry boy. Okay. So as you can see, look at this. This is dry and this is wet. I don't know if you can see, but in real life, this turned like a lot more orangey. You can see a lot more the reflect of the pigment. So that's that. We all know that with a base, you can get more payoff of your pigment. So that's for the pigments, and they're gonna stay longer, definitely, than just dry bare skin. Also, you can use the foiling method with any eyeshadow. This is a Jessie's Girl eyeshadow. You can, when you want an even coverage, sometimes eyeshadows are like more difficult to spread on. I don't recommend using matte shadows with this though, with mixing medium. It's kind of, some formulas in eyeshadows would go on well, but some others just don't, and they get like very chalky, extremely chalky. So I'm going to take a little bit of the corner, because if you keep applying liquid to your eyeshadows, it's going to cake up, and the surface is going to harden. It's going to get harder, so you won't be able to use it again unless you scratch. And if you're like a freak with your eyeshadow that you don't want like the surface to be scratched, that's not good for you. So as you can see, there's a very good payoff with this. It goes on like super creamy and super fast. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but the payoff and pigmentation of the eyeshadows is double as when they're just dry. Gonna test it also with a dry applicator, dry sponge tip applicator. Look at the difference. This is with a brush wet, and this is with a sponge tip applicator dry. But if you apply a drop of this, of the mixing medium, and you just press in here, press the mixing medium to get in the applicator. You do the same thing on the corner of the, and you're gonna get it much darker, and it gives it a more metallic, or metallic finish to the shadows. Also, you can use it as eyeliner. gonna take this same Justice Girl, but using a angle brush, and you're gonna have an eyeliner, a forest green eyeliner, very beautiful. You have to work. You have to work more to make a line with this. But anyways, you don't necessarily have to run to the store to get a matching eyeliner. You can take your shadow and and use it as eyeliner. Yep. So basically, this is it. This is it for the mixing medium, and that's about it. I really recommend to get glycerin. It is very cheap. Glycerin runs from $2 to the $5 at the drugstores. I got mine from Walmart, and a little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. You can use Max Fix Plus dupe with this. There's plenty of videos on YouTube about that. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for requesting, and have a great day.